welcome back to my channel, Reading and Retail. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. Welcome. We are in front of my bookshelf that I had when I very first started my channel. And since the other bookshelves, I've made this books that I've read completely. Some of them I almost completed, got a good way through them, or ones that I did not finish. So basically what I'm going to do is just hang out with y'all tonight. If you're new here, welcome, first of all. I am in the middle of packing, so we had just got some news last week that the house that we rent sold. So we've got to pack it up and find other housing. So I'm working on that. So that's why I'm packing. Those of you who know me, you already know all this. So basically I was like, well, I'll just do kind of a vlog. Because right now everything is pretty much in shambles. There's nothing in there for me to really unbox. Because right now I'm packing. So a lot of this, like I said, is either things that I've read or shelved it because I just couldn't stand anymore. You guys, I never realized until now how hard moving can be when there's no housing out there. It's like I'm using 3 realtors right now. Everybody wants a deposit, you know, $55 here, $40 here, $35 there. That crap adds up. I'm sorry, but it is expensive. When you know, they don't want to look and they don't want to see if you qualify because they have to run your credit. They have to see if you owe anybody, you know, just all this, and everybody wants money. And then it seems like as soon as I pay them, they get the application. Like I had 2 on Friday. They're like, okay, you know, we got your application. It looks great. Come out. I had 2 scheduled for Friday morning. I scheduled on Friday morning to come out after work Friday afternoon. As soon as it hit 4:30, everybody was calling me, oh, the house rented, the house rented, the house rented. So it's like I'm paying all this money out and still nothing. And it is so frustrating. So yeah, I don't like moving. I hope that we find something soon. I'm working with someone who's given me some high hope. I'm supposed to go see it either this weekend or early next week, and I hope something comes up, because you know, another thing is, like I said, those of you that don't watch me, you don't know that my husband is out of the country right now. So that's another thing. A lot of people, you know, or not people, a lot of the realtors, they want my husband's information because he's the one that makes the money. So they want his information and his pay stubs, and I'm like, dude, he's not here. I can't get access to that. So a lot of people are giving me issues about that. And I mean, it's a straight up headache. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but I just had to vent for a minute. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack up a few, and if I remember it, I'll make some comments. If not, I'm just going to throw it in the bucket. This one is The Odds by Stuart Onan. I remember this book a little bit. This was a strange book. It was basically about this couple who, I think the relationship was odd. Everything that he was, she wasn't, kind of thing, just completely opposite. And it's like the whole book was about them getting a divorce. It was the strangest book. I did finish this. I wouldn't recommend it. This book right here, I'm just gonna do a few because, like I said, it's just kind of like a vlog. And what I'll do, the kitchen is a mess. I'm gonna show y'all the kitchen here in a little bit. The Hope Factory. This is the book. I think this, and I'm sorry, Lavanya Saka, whatever your name is. I'm sorry, but I've read a lot of books. I'm 45. I've read a lot of books. This is the worst book I've ever read. I think I made it this far. I finally was just, you know what? No. Hold on a minute. There's another one that's worse than this. Let me see if I can figure it out. Let me stand up here just a second. Give me just a second. Let me see if it's in here. I may have donated it. No, this book right here. This book. That book was bad. No lie, that book was bad. This book, I made remarks on this book before. This is called The Well by Catherine Chanter. And please don't sue me, Catherine, if you're watching, which I know you're not, but I'm just saying, please don't sue me. It's just my my personal opinion. It can be popular, unpopular, I don't know. This is the worst book I've ever read. This book, I literally forced myself to get through about this much. I forced myself just because I really wanted to see how bad this book is. This book is one of those books that you're reading and you kind of figure out what's going on, and then you get right here and the character has a memory and they talk about the memory, and then it goes back into present tense, and then they're present tense and you flip the next chapter and it's past tense 10 years ago, and then you flip the next chapter and it's, maybe 2 hours from where we left off. There are so many flash forwards and flashbacks. This is the book I said gives me whiplash. It had me flipping forward, flipping backwards. Like I said, I had to force myself to read as far as I did, and finally I was like, I don't know what's going on. I had no clue. I mean, it was just, and it was so repetitive. It's like you read, she would tell her friend something, and then the next chapter she'd be talking to somebody else, but she'd be telling the same story. And I'm like, I've already read this story that you told this person 15 times. That right there was a nightmare. That book was an absolute nightmare. Okay, so I'm just gonna show one more book. I'm gonna show this book right here. This is Jackie Collins' Goddess of Vengeance. This book is the book that started my obsession with collecting. This book, I want to say is 500 pages or 300 pages. Let me see. This book is over 500 pages. And this, I tell you, I think I read this book in about 3 or 4 days, because this was a page turner. This one I remember is what got me obsessed with just buying and collecting. I blame you. This is a win for me. Okay, so that's just a little bit of what's on my shelves here. I'm gonna finish packing that up. I'm not gonna bore you with that. I may just roam you around a little bit to show you how the house is coming. It is a train wreck, so be prepared. Okay, so this was my books, but now they're here on the floor. Oh, not so cute in here anymore. I think what I'm gonna do is take you into the kitchen and show you how lovely that looks in there. I'll try not to spin too fast. Now, hopefully you guys have made it this far, because if you didn't make it this far, you're gonna miss what I'm gonna tell you. This is the video that all the comments from this video is going into my Wheel of Names tomorrow for watch time. So hopefully you're watching to the end, or you're not gonna know. But yeah, guys, this is my kitchen. Oh, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess. Remember how nice and clean it used to look in the background? Not anymore. So, yeah, you guys, and And I was showing my husband this, and he was like, oh, look at all the stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's how I feel, because I'm the one who had to pack all this stuff up. So it's coming along. It's coming along. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Go ahead and leave me a comment. That way I can put your name in my wheel of names tomorrow. And once again, I love y'all, and y'all have a great evening.